Welcome back to Aldri's Farmhouse Kitchen. It is the first time filming in my new kitchen, so you are welcome. In this vlog, we're gonna do bits and bobs of everything. You know, we're gonna go feed the animals, go and see our new animals who arrived on the farm, and we just do a bit of prep, you know. So if you're interested, you are welcome. It's been our first week when we proper moved into our new house, and it has been really hard because we had a very bad storm what affected our farm really badly. I will show you a few footages so you got an idea what we had to deal with. So yeah, it's on the top of that move and you know all the festive season, so the busy season and the storm, it's very keep us really busy indeed. But what I'm gonna do now, I've done the bread dough yesterday, so actually that needs to go to the oven in a minute. I've managed to harvest some lovely lettuces from our old house still, because we still not sold that old house. We are keeping it for a while. So we're gonna keep going back and harvest some until we set up our new raised bed garden the next year here. So we've got some lettuces, kale, mixed lettuces, and I'm just gonna make a lovely, like a salad to go with our breakfast today. I've still got some peppers from the garden. We harvested that long time ago, but that keeps okay really well actually indeed in a fridge. We've got some garlic. The garlic now actually is it's shooting in a fridge. So, no mind. We've got some sweet chili jam to go on it. I went to my local farm shop, was it last week? When did we go? For a Christmas fair, and I've got some bacon from the farm shop, so we're going to bake that. This week has been all about moving most of our animals. We've moved the goats, all 5 of our goats, the 2 billy goats. Toffee is already there, as you can see, on the other side of the fence, and Willow is just coming out of the trailer, or actually he's thinking about coming. He's not sure, you know, it's new environment, but I think he's gonna settle just right. We also moved the girls, Juniper, Saffron and Lily, and they are settled really nicely. They are very happy with the new home so far. So yeah, the move went really well. I was so happy. I was a bit anxious, but everything went really well. So we all are really happy, and I'm sure that we all going to settle just right. The bad weather didn't help, obviously, because straight after our move, a big storm hit, so all of us had a hard time. But I'm sure when everything settled down, we are going to enjoy our new home. I'm also making lemon and oranges in the freeze dryer. With some we're gonna decorate the tree, and with some we're just going to probably use it with our teas. It is 3rd of December today, and I'm a little bit late to open. It only arrived yesterday, my advent calendar. So I have got 3 to open. I thought I'll show it to you and we can open it together. So this year's advent calendar, it's actually a seed company called She Grows Veg. And it comes, she put it in this little cute like paper wraps, and it's got each day, so it's the 1st, 2nd, is it? Yeah, 3rd, and so on, seeds in there, so we can open it. I am so excited about this. You know, this is like a best kind of advent calendar. So She Grows Veg. I actually ordered the seeds for next year from her. So and I'm curious actually, whatever is in these packets, whether I've got now 2, what I've ordered as well as these. But I thought I'm gonna do it with you together. So let's do the first one. Let's see what we've got on the 1st of December. chard. Peppermint Swiss chard. Right. I have got from her the Bright Light, what looks very similar from last year, but this one says peppermint. So, yeah, I don't think so. I've ordered this one, so that's good. Let's do number 2, 2nd of December. See what's in here. Ogun melon. I've ordered this last year from her for this year's growing season. It was just gone. And it started growing, but it didn't do so well because of the weather. So I didn't order this for next year, but now I will definitely sow. Thank you. Right, and the last one. Number 3. That's gonna be peas, I think. Oh no, beans. Cresco beans, French beans, dwarf bean. I've not ordered this neither, so that's super excited. So far we've got 3. 1st, 2nd and 3rd of December, and we do the next one tomorrow. Hello! Honey, you nearly gone out. Duffy! Are you far away now, sweetie? In the middle. I've got more exciting news to show you. We've got a lot more raised bed, so the raised beds are coming on really well. I hope you can hear me. It's no wind today, so welcome. So the 6 beds on one side of the polytunnel. So these 9 beds, at the moment 7, is gonna be in a polytunnel. So you've got an idea the size of the tunnel. Wow, looking amazing. I think I'm going to start filling these soon. So just on that night when the new animals arrived, Friday night, that's when the storm started. We had extreme all day, all night rain and extreme wind. So it's done lots of damage, unfortunately, on our farm. So this is the next day. I've just done a breakfast and I spent the day in a house. We made hand cream. I've used coconut oil, shea butter, jojoba oil, raspberry oil, and I've used pineapple essential oil to make this hand cream, and it turned out really well. It's on a greasy side, but my hand is so dry this time of the year that this is just the perfect cream for me to use. But Sam was in between running out in the rain, make sure all the animals are all right, and coming in and do some jobs like that. It turned out so well. Look at this! And can you hear that wind? So scary. So for dinner today I've made roast leg of lamb. I've just marinated the meat overnight and I've just put it in an instant pot with some homegrown vegetables, and that made an amazing dinner for us for a couple of days. Just checking on the animals, make sure they are all right, just give them comfort. The wind was ridiculous. But yeah, it's gone now, so we all happy again. Good morning, Duffy. Morning. Good morning, my sweet boy. Good morning. Hello. You got water? I'll get you water and breakfast. Hello, my sweetie pie. Stinker! Morning, my little stinker. You okay? Hello. Hello, sweetie. And let's say a very warm welcome for our new farm animals, the alpacas. The alpacas arrived yesterday and they are doing really well so far. We bought 5 altogether. They 5 girls, 1 3-year-old, and the rest crias, babies, couple of them 7 months old and couple of them 8 months old. And I am in love with them all. You might think they look a little bit like camels because they in that family. And I am, I've been searching and learning so much about the alpacas the past few months, because actually we bought these alpacas in the summer and they just arrived literally yesterday to our farm. So me and my husband, we went back to the farm where they came from a couple of times because we were so lucky to see them as little babies. And then as they were growing up, I mean, some of them, they still so tiny and cute. I am in love with them. And I know we are going to have a lovely life in this farm together. So they are settling in nicely. And we are so happy. Look at them. They're so cute. Okay, though the lamb's been marinated overnight. Now I've just put everything in an instant pot. I put it on slow cook for 6 hours and then it was delicious, friends. I've also made a cheesy mashed potato with it and I am just dishing up now. It is ready. It is the next day again, so in the morning I've let the alpacas out because that bad weather made that smaller enclosure so muddy that they hardly had any grass there. Honestly, within 1 day it was just destroyed and the mud was just ridiculous. So I thought I'm gonna let them out in the field. It's there's fresh grass, they can move around, get familiar with the place, and they can just munch on the grass. But the next day I just couldn't get them back to their alpaca shelter because they just love to be outside and having freedom so much that they just like, we're not going back, thank you, we don't need our food, we've got enough in here, and we're absolutely happy. So that was that, friends. That was fun. After that we went to do the animals. We fed the goats and then we milked the goats. If you're with me now for a while, I'm hoping that Juniper is pregnant, one of our goat, and then I try to stop milking her so her body can get ready for the baby and the colostrum when it's gonna born, and the milk's gonna be full of goodness what they need. And she's been now in the milk such a long time that she is definitely ready to have a break. So I'll just decided to take some hay for the alpacas, but they didn't really want it, to be honest. They were happy just having the grass. And so the bad weather actually damaged the goats' shelters. So the 2 billy goats now in the stables. We're just getting their breakfast ready now. So Alan's gonna feed the 2 boys first, Toffee and Willow, until the shelters get fixed. They stay in here. During the daytime we take them out to the field, but for night we bring them back to the stables. They've never been locked up. They've always had an access, an open door to go out, so they find it a bit stressful, I think, but for their welfare we had to make these decisions. And I'm sure within a few days everything goes back to normal and they can go back to their own shelters and their own pastures of land. to enjoy, because we still got lots and lots of fresh grass even in December on our climate in England. So after we fed the boys, we are going to feed the girls now. Lily and Saffron eat really nicely together, and then today is the day to take Juniper for milking. Enjoy your breakfast. Good girls. You good girls? Yummy? What you got there? Carrot, apple, tomatoes, goat mix. Yummy? They are just so cute how they munching on that breakfast. So Alan is milking Juniper now, and she is enjoying. She loves carrot. Look at her face. She's like, thanks mummy, I love this. She's my very first goat, and you know, I just love her so much. She's so friendly. Right, let's go feed the dogs. I've lost one of these beautiful tree in our front garden in that bad storm and damaged the fence as well, and this is the area actually where dogs running around freely, so we need to find a time to fix this. At the moment it's okay, but it needs fixing soon. The last 2 days I've been digging up the asparagus crown, and probably just gonna make a quick breakfast and talk about all the other big things what's happened. I'm waiting for today because I've just had a Royal Mail update that I'm gonna have my seed order. Had some trouble with that seed. I've ordered that now nearly 2 weeks ago. We ordered the 28th of November. Today is 10th or 11th of December. I think it's 10th today. So I had to, make a few. Well, I tried to make phone calls, but this seed company, you just cannot reach it through phoning them. So it was only emails, and they wasn't responding. So yeah, it was a bit nerve-wracking that I was on top of everything. But I think the seeds will come today. All the seeds we've ordered for next year's garden. So when that's arrived, that's gonna be another vlog. We're going to open up the seeds. I still enjoy doing, I will show you in this video little bits and bobs of it, how I am enjoying opening the seeds, my advent calendar seeds every day. So yeah, it is getting really wet where I am in England. It's raining a lot, in fact. It's cold, but not too cold. We've got a few coldish days, frosty mornings, but the biggest issue is the rain and the wind, the strong wind at the moment. I've also made the yummy food for the dogs. It's got freeze-dried organ meat, carrots, some rice in there. Breakfast time, my sweetie pies. Enjoy! What you think? Yummy? Breakfast is now ready. So I'm just gonna dish up scrambled egg, cheesy scrambled egg with bacon we've got, and some salad. Some sourdough bread. And I also want to make some yogurt. And at the moment, my Instant Pot has got lamb, what I've made 2 days ago. So we need to empty that, clean it, so I can start the yogurt. So yogurt takes 8 hours to get ready. I can just leave it to it. The bread, it's nearly ready too in the oven. So I might just put this actually here. Okay, I'm just gonna call my husband now. The breakfast is ready. So we have breakfast and we're gonna go back to our old house. And plan our day. Look how beautiful this breakfast looking. Just before we eat, quickly, I'm just gonna start the Instant Pot with this yogurt. So I've got 2 litre milk. I put this in a pot. It was in a fridge. I just took it out maybe an hour ago. In 10 minutes we check on the bread as well. And this is so easy to make. And the yogurt from our last batch, it's about a cup and a half maybe for the 2 litre. So I'm gonna just give this a very good mix. Just whisk it together. And turn it on. My trusty app shows no rain next 10 days, but I don't trust my trusty app. So we'll see what's happened. I've also spent about a couple of hours yesterday at the old house. I dug up half of the asparagus bed. It wasn't easy. So I'm just showing you here the asparagus crown I've managed to get out. Probably we're gonna do the rest together. Well, thank you so much for spending time with me today, and you are very welcome to our new home. And this was my first week and first vlog in our new home, so I'm just finding my feet to, get settled, and looking forward to the rest of the years to come to enjoy. But for now, bye friends.